Okay, welcome to VHS Watch Party with Uncle. We're here on a Saturday, Uncle, about to watch some VHS tapes.
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, this one here. You excited or what?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
All right, who's going to be in there watching it for us?
let's see. Let's see if we have anybody in the chat room.
That's what I'm asking that.
That's what I'm about to check. And also, we'll see. Oh, okay, we don't have the problem. Oh, look, we have Electric Daz.
He's waiting.
Electric Daz is here. Hey, what's up, man? Great to have you. Glad you can make it here today on VHS Watch Party with Uncle. So we have somebody watching this movie with us right now, Uncle. This is good.
Not Papa. Not him. It's okay.
Not Papa?
Not the Jake.
Jake?
Not the pumper.
The pumper?
You know what the pumper is? The jacker.
The jacker?
We
don't have the
with
pumper.
the program, dude.
We don't have the pumper or the jacker with us.
You don't know who he is? You've been talking about him.
For the VHS show?
Yeah, he's been in and out.
Oh, Count Pupper.
Pupper, yeah.
Oh, the Count Pupper. Yeah, Pupper may be here yet, but he's not here yet.
No.
We have Daz, so that's good.
That's what I'm trying to say. Papa.
Maybe some of you watched the show last night. We had Nigel Saunders of the Bone Size Zone YouTube channel. That was a good show. Go back and watch that if you haven't checked it out yet.
It's in there. It's there.
It's there. It's up on our YouTube channel now.
Yeah, YouTube channel.
This is the VHS Watch Party. We have a special film. We're going to watch, actually, a motion picture today, Uncle.
This is it.
This is it. The Stranger.
This
what is
should
this?
be very interesting, this one. This one looks like it.
What do you think
Could
about
be very interesting.
that? So we're getting ourselves in something good, do you think?
Yeah, because I think this looks like a picture movie, a picture show to watch on VCS. Mm-hmm. It's one of these kind.
It's a film classic.
Yeah, I think it might be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, it definitely looks cool. Mastered from 35 millimeter composite safety fine grain. We'll see. I mean, yeah, this tape itself is from 1990. Packaged, designed, distributed, and manufactured by Diamond Entertainment Corporation. The original release of this was in 1946, Uncle, this movie.
46? Hey, wait a minute.
A post.
I wasn't even born yet.
No, yeah, this
predates
us.
when I was
Over a decade older than you.
Over a decade, and I wasn't pointed on it. I was just wondering because you said 46, and it was just under my time.
It says it's a film noir piece. This should be very interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's get our TV ready first, Uncle. Hold on.
Where is it?
Okay, so we have our TV. Daz is saying never seen it before, so he's looking forward to this too. This should be interesting.
You haven't seen it?
Why don't you just go ahead and pop the tape in, Uncle? We might have to rewind it. I don't know. The previous tape might still be in there. Let's see here.
Oh, it is. What is this?
As a matter of fact,
what's this one doing? Then that's not the one.
Yeah, it's all right. We're good. We'll figure this out. It looks like I have to figure out. There's a connectivity issue here too. Oh wait, no, we're good.
Pop it in.
It's good. Wait.
We're ready to watch. Let's go.
Wait. It's angry at me.
What's it doing?
I want to go in there.
Come on.
Oh, this is odd.
What's your problem? I'm wanting.
We seem to be having some technical issue with it wanting to go into the tape player. Let me try to put the previous tape in and see if it goes, Uncle. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. Let's see.
That's the problem with this tape.
Well, that one popped right in.
I know. This should be popped.
Okay. Let's stop this.
Get that pop. Wait a minute. Let me see what that does, the bottom piece.
Okay, so we got our other tape to go in. Now let's just... Wait. Let's make sure we're putting it in the right direction. This is forward. That's backward. Ooh. Is there something about... Wait. Let's not force it. There's something going on here that it's
I wanted this tape to see.
What a predicament. Let's read the actual case.
What is the problem?
Insert this side in the recorder. Do not touch the tape inside. I haven't done that. What a conundrum this is. Let's try one more time. Maybe... It does not want to go in there, Uncle.
What is the problem?
My goodness, we did
I
not.
have to find out what the problem is with this tape.
These old formats, Uncle. This is it's not digital. So these old formats, a lot of times, like they have these physical problems with stuff. Like this tape, we're putting right in the player in the VCR, but the player's rejecting it when we put it in when it should be. It should pull it in and down to the playheads, but it's not wanting to do that for some reason. I do not know what that reason is.
We can't.
We might have to put this tape on hold, Uncle. As much as we want to watch it, let me
watch that one though.
Let me try. Okay, so we got this. We have this Tai Chi video that we use to just make sure it's not something with the player itself. It's not, because it takes that. Let me use this Taibo tape just to see if it takes this and plays it. If it does, I'll try one more time with the stranger here and see what happens.
Something
Testing it out with Taibo. Let's see if this tape goes for us. Pull the TV back up. Let's see. See, now that one's working. Let's see. Let's make sure it plays, and then I'll eject it. Yeah, there it goes. I got signal issue. Dang it.
What's that?
Well, that's something I can work on over here. The player itself. Oh, goodness. I've got a loose connection somewhere.
Other tape.
So the tape. Let's try the tape one more time.
Something. Maybe rewind it? Does that need to be rewind?
Well, I can't even get it in there to rewind it in the first place, Uncle.
Oh.
This is odd. Let's see. I'm trying to look at it.
Maybe it does need rewind. Or do we need to get it in? I'm enjoying it. I wanted to see this one. I really wanted to see this tape.
Yeah, this is really an odd thing. When in doubt, blow on the thing, Uncle. That worked for old Nintendo games. We're not playing vintage games on this stream. We're doing the VHS thing, but, it doesn't hurt to try something like that. Well, what a predicament. Boy, that Taibo needed a rewinding. Somebody was not kind when it came to watching this at the end, were they?
No, they're rewinding that one.
That reminds me, I need to make a Be Kind Rewind graphic for this, Uncle. I haven't done that.
Oh,
in the
send
tape.
them back. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Somebody used it and then rewind it. It wasn't us.
That's right. Let's see here. Dang it. Okay, there.
I know. We're going to figure this other tape out to figure why that don't go in.
Boy, the Taibo seems like it's rewinding for quite a while here. Daz is enjoying himself.
Yep.
Let me see. Who else do we have here? And for anybody who was
anybody else in it?
Curious about the opening music, that was Egg Roll performing No Satisfaction.
No Satisfaction?
That was recorded in 1987 on New York Public Access, New York City. So something special for y'all to open the show with. We've got a couple viewers on YouTube. We got somebody on Twitch. Looks like that's Daz, right? Yeah, Daz is on Twitch. Okay. My gosh, this is rewinding a long time.
This must be a long tape. It says rewinding.
While it's rewinding, I'm going to make sure the connections look good down underneath here. We got so many different connections when it comes to this, Uncle.
I know.
Points, and some of these cables are sensitive. So you got to be kind to not only rewind, but kind to the cable.
I think it stopped.
Is it done? Okay, let's eject it and see if... Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's saying eject, so we're good. Okay, so there's our Taibo. That will work for us when we want to watch that. Tai Chi, Taibo, both working fine, no problem.
I think that's something about Kung Fu stuff.
Kung Fu stuff work?
This tapes.
Okay, well, we'll find out soon.
I want to get.
But right now, it's all about the stranger. One last chance we're giving this. If the VCR rejects it again, we're just going to have to pick one of these other tapes, Uncle. Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. Play.
Yes. That's what it did. It did. It's playing. Yay!
I don't know what we did, but
blew
we did
on
something.
The thing like it did before. Remember, you blew on it, and it made it there.
I mean, maybe it just the machine needed to warm up. The VCR needed to warm up. I don't know, but we're good. Okay, so the tape is playing. This is The Stranger from 1946. Let's see here. Hopefully it works.
It's still playing, but where's the show?
Yeah, see, here's the connect out.
It's playing.
It's playing, yes.
Where is the...
This is a technical difficulty kind of day, isn't it? It seems to be the way of things with the stream, Uncle.
Maybe it's a stream kind of messing up.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me stop.
Oh, no.
Let me play because, okay, it's not... There you are.
Oh,
there you are.
What was that?
Evil thing.
That was working.
Come on, you little so-and-so. Oh, boy, Uncle. Hold on. There you are. Still black. Is it at the end?
I didn't see the
Oh,
beginning.
it needs to rewind. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, devil.
That's what it
It
was.
was all the way at the end. Here, but let's put it back in.
That's what it was.
Stop.
It needed to rewind it.
Rewind. Let's see. Okay, our
rewinding
connection
again?
is solid.
I thought it was rewind already.
The tape is rewinding. Uncle, it just comes down.
What is going on here?
People out there have not been kind.
They don't rewind us tapes.
That's
what it is. They don't rewind the tapes when they return them.
It's a travesty, Uncle. What kind of VCR users are out there?
They just pop it in and then just bring it back. Don't rewind it.
It's not
That's
right.
the problem.
Not right. Well,
at least it's working.
Yeah, it's working. I think we got the connection going. I hope we don't lose that. But once this is going, it'll be a matter of just keeping the connection up. And let me just double check the internet that it's working because of that. Okay, we're cool. Yes, we are good. So far, so good. Let's pull up Twitter. Oh, you know what? Since we have a little extra time, I'll just retweet on Twitter X that we're live. So it's live on Twitter X now for anybody who cares, but I'll post it to my Twitter followers. We are now live with VHS watch party. Ooh, it's making some noise there with Uncle. Join us in as we see The Stranger from 1946.
Yeah, I wasn't born yet. I was 58, so I did not know about this.
We are now live on VHS Watch Party with Uncle. Join us as we see The Stranger from 1946. We're going to hashtag this because we don't do enough hashtags. Orson Welles. How's that for a hashtag? That's going to be a trending one, I'm sure.
Okay,
there we go. Post. There's that.
it's ready to go?
Let's see here. Hold on. Let's get our TV pulled up, Uncle. Okay, we're watching a TV chat. Donkey Twitch went down.
Donkey Twitch.
Hey, wake up, Uncle. Oh, Sally Doll. The Bitcoin donkey. Oh, Twitch went down. Did it really?
Twitch went down? What the heck happened to Twitch?
The Bitcoin donkey says Twitch went down. Well, we're just going to have to forge ahead because we're up on YouTube. We're up on Twitter X as far as I can tell. We're just going to keep going, Uncle.
Let's say play.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, hit play. We should be good.
This should do it.
This should do it. Let's see. Okay, VCR. Come on, tape. There it is. That's what we want.
That's what we see.
Let's see here.
FBI. What is that?
I'll check Twitch. Okay, thank you, Sally Doll. Please do see if that's up and running. Diamond Entertainment Corporation. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, this is the title. This is how it opens up. International Pictures presents. Ooh, The Stranger. It's on now.
Yeah.
Opening credits, Uncle. Do you remember when movies are like this?
No.
You don't?
What?
You don't remember movies opening up like this with the credits?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this?
yeah.
You do?
Yeah, it's an old kind of tape, and it starts out like it.
Yeah.
Liking it.
This is the way they used to do it. Oh, yeah, Daz. Oh, okay. So Daz is now the Bitcoin donkey. Okay. And you're watching on Twitter X because you can't on Twitch. Okay.
Oh, wow. This is interesting now.
Walt Disney
Leave the cell door open.
set.
That's all there is to it. Let him escape.
In my view, it's all very irregular. It might entail the most
Oh,
embarrassing
okay. Gotcha,
repercussions.
son.
Exactement.
Certainly.
It's a responsibility of the first magnitude.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilson, but you must see
Blast all this discussion. What good are words? I'm sick of words. Hang the repercussions and the responsibility. If I fail, I'm responsible. Leave the cell door open. Let him escape. Let him. It's our only chance.
Mais, monsieur.
Well, you can threaten me with the bottom pits of hell, and still I insist. This obscenity must be destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroyed!
Ooh. Very dark. This is noirish, Uncle, with the darkness of that, you see?
Tamacas. They do Spanish.
Ooh, Spanish.
for my health.
Cool.
I'm traveling for my health.
Tengan listos sus pasaportes.
Yeah.
Get
it's-
your passports
Get
ready.
your passport's ready.
Oh.
I'm traveling for my health.
Traveling for his health. What does house want?
Traveling for his health. Yeah. So he seems like he's trying to convince himself that he is indeed traveling for his health. Let's see what he's actually doing, Uncle. I don't know. I feel like there's more to this story.
Your business in this country, senora.
I'm joining my husband.
Next, please.
Twitch is working now. All right. Awesome. Great.
It's working now. What's
Yeah.
working?
Well, I guess maybe it was down for a second. Twitch has trouble with the stream sometimes.
Take care of him, senor. Your business in this country, senor.
I'm traveling for my health.
How? I am traveling for my health.
Okay, it looks like they're going to Spain, right? They're speaking Spanish.
Yeah, it's a
I think
Spanish
this
kind of
is-
talk.
Let's see where they're coming from. I can't quite tell yet.
Next, please.
Next,
¿Para
please.
qué viene usted a este país, señor?
Oh, I see. He was rehearsing his answer when they asked him why he's there. That was a rehearsed answer. I'm traveling for my health. So it's clearly not why, but that's what he had to say, and hopefully they would believe him. Oh, look at these shadows and lighting, Uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Classic film noir, no doubt about it. It's much like the Baroque period in fine art, Uncle, with the dramatic lighting like this.
Hotel Nacional,
Back on Twitch.
7702.
This is very interesting so far.
Not bad, huh? The clockwork.
Hello? Yes? You haven't lost him. You're sure you know where he's going?
My wife is following him. He's gone to the photographer's. Probably to get a new passport and new instructions. Hold it. I wish to know the whereabouts of Franz Kindler.
Oh, look at that reflection on the doorknob, Uncle.
There is no Franz Kindler.
Franz
Franz Kindler
Kindler.
is dead and cremated. It's a command!
Something with Germany is going on.
Yeah,
here,
it's a
Uncle.
Germany talk.
Message for Franz Kindler
This is
from the old heist.
heist.
It's-
It is forbidden. I command you in the name of that authority.
Great cinematography, yeah, absolutely.
The name he is using?
This guy has my name, Uncle Franz.
What does it say?
They're saying Franz Kindler.
You're in this now?
Oh, it's the same name, but as a first name instead of a last name. It's a common name in Germany.
Oh, it is. Oh, you're Germany man then.
That's right.
Good. In the United States, the town of Harper.
Oh, a postcard, yes.
That's Harper.
It's a church in Harper, Connecticut. There they are. There's the real Harper, Uncle. Ooh, just like it used to be. Back in the 40s. I guess I am in this film, Sally. Not bad. Here comes the bus.
Buses they got. Same buses here.
It's an antique, Uncle.
Yeah, that's an antique bus,
No,
yeah.
now it is.
Harper!
Oh.
Oh.
Pipe.
Excuse me.
Arrowhead.
That's near us, Uncle, in San Bernardino, Lake Arrowhead.
It's an arrowhead.
I had so many blankets.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Have a nice trip?
You know, it got so
Yes,
cold.
thank you.
4 o'clock in the morning. I got up and lit a
Quite a
fire.
story you have here, Mr.
Had a fire in your nightshirt. You
Potter.
know what I
That's
mean.
me.
The place
We
was
sell
just
about
full of
everything
rats,
here.
and 2 of them started fighting.
Well, he's in a good mood, isn't he, Uncle?
Yeah.
There's 2 rats fighting in this room. He said, what do you want for a buck and a quarter?
Oh, he's listening to
Buck and a quarter.
It's a comedy radio show.
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like.
Yeah,
It's
that's why he's-
exactly what it's sounding like.
That's why he's laughing.
Comedy comic show.
Old comedy show.
Old comedy.
Did you ever hear the bed? I said, no. So she said, I just laid it out. Of course, there was another fellow in the room with me. He was at the desk when I checked in. There we had one
This
more left.
suitcase,
The clerk said, Mr.
I could leave it here?
Bishop,
The bag home. Oh, yeah, I don't assume no responsibility. Just put it up on the shelf. It'll be there when you want it.
I'll
buy this magazine. That'll be in time, mister.
What's the best hotel in town?
Best place to stay is down at Mrs. Peabody's. It's just down the road here a piece.
Down the whole there piece. Down a piece. Yeah, what is it saying? A piece? Down
This
there
way,
a
mister.
piece.
Yes, thank
There's it, mister.
His eyes are so subtle. That's okay. It's like a park in the center of town, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Small town
He's
America.
in the middle and he's going into town trying to.
Boys' school. Huh?
Uh-oh. So it's like a
What's going on?
boarding
here?
school?
Yeah, some charter boys' school.
Going
or
back up
something,
there.
I don't know. We're in New England now.
New England.
Yeah, Connecticut, right?
Yeah. Plump. Shut the doors. This is.
Oh, a pool. Look at that. Oh, that's
What?
cool.
That's
Nice.
a pool?
Yeah, that's a pool. See, it's a swimming pool.
I think. And I thought he was walking on it for a minute.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's a swimming pool. Or wait, no.
I
That's
didn't
a gym.
swim pool
That's
because I had to
gym.
walk on
That's-
it.
So it's a sports center, a gym, swimming
Yeah,
pool.
gym probably.
Inside this boys' school.
Yeah, it looks like a gym. Yeah, it's a gym.
They have nice facilities.
See the whoops. It's got to be a gym.
Yep. Gymnasium.
Oh, yeah.
Gymnasium.
Dimension.
There he is. This looks like it's trouble. I don't know what's going on. I don't
This
like it.
this guy was going to do something. Knock him out.
Oh!
Knock him out. Ooh.
Ow. Clunk.
Clunk in the head.
Ooh, it got dark.
This is like, to me, this looks like a murder case. These are kind of like these kind of things.
Yeah. It's mysterious. It's treacherous. A lot of paranoia going on in the characters from the very beginning.
Right.
I may come in?
Yes, of course.
Does Mr. Charles Rankin live here?
Yes, he does, but he isn't here right now.
You expect him?
Yes, in a few minutes.
How soon?
Well, a few minutes.
A few minutes.
Oh, he's a creeper?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
This guy's creeping all over the place.
Creeper man. Creeper man.
I may wait here.
Well, yes, if you like.
Why'd you let this guy
Like
in?
Sam?
I don't know. Ask me. Don't ask me. I don't know. This is part of the story, maybe. I don't know.
You a friend of Mr. Rankin's?
Yeah, look, she doesn't even know who he is.
Don't know who he is anymore. It's a stranger. I never.
Oh,
ever-
the stranger. Here we go. This is the stranger right
That's
now.
what the song. That's what we're wanting. A stranger.
This guy is the stranger.
He's the stranger that's in the movie that starts it.
Clearly.
Clearly, yeah.
After his last class, but he'll be coming straight here today, I'm sure. Because this is our wedding day.
You're getting married?
Yes, at 6 o'clock. I know it's most unconventional, my being here today, but I want to get
Not-
these curtains up.
Ain't supposed to be there?
Stranger danger. This is an odd way to be spending
When he
the
comes,
wedding
which
day.
way does he come?
Why, from Webster Hall. It's the big dome building right over there, you see?
I shall meet him.
Should meet him.
Well, who shall I say that cook?
Don't know. Just let him go.
Oh, who's this? Is this Orson Welles? I think
This
it
is him. This is him.
I believe so. That's
Yeah,
him.
that's him.
It's High France.
The man.
Same French.
Heineke, we mustn't be seen talking together.
Oh,
Go
that's
back to
why.
church.
Yeah,
Into the
that's
woods,
it.
into the woods, Jim.
That's why. That's why I wanted to go ahead.
I'll meet
Yes.
you there.
See, that was why.
Hello, Professor Rankin.
Hello, man. What are you up to?
Paper chase.
Oh, paper chase?
I go ahead and lay the trail. You ought to have Jerry's job, Mr. Rankin. Take a little off that waistline.
No, you ought to go with us, Mr. Rankin.
Oh, where to?
The woods. Oh, Buzzard.
The woods? Well, I'd like to. I'm afraid I have a couple of things to attend to.
Well, join us later. We'll be out till dark.
All right.
We'll catch up with you.
Oh, this should be very interesting.
Yeah.
They're both going out in the same place, and I think I see what's going to happen.
Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're in a cemetery, no less? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the run through
Well,
that thing?
they would. Looked like it was from the beginning. Looked like a cemetery.
Yeah, they're out in the woods here.
Yeah. See, there he is.
Interesting.
There he is.
Meineke. Yes, Meineke.
See.
I thought I had been hanged. The others, but not I. A dead man could not stand face to face with you, friends.
Okay, so these guys are Germans from Germany.
Germany.
Now in
fellas.
the U.S.
Right, exactly. That's what this story's about.
France, I am a different man than before.
Now I'm understanding it.
I too am different, Conrad.
Conrad.
You know how I gathered and destroyed every single item in Germany and Poland.
Oh, no!
Well,
No,
guess
don't
what?
touch.
At 6 o'clock tonight. Standing before a minister of the gospel with a woman's hand in mine, the daughter of a justice of the United States Supreme Court, a famous liberal. The girl's even good to look at. Yes,
Girls to
the
look at.
camouflage is perfect. Who would think to look for the notorious Franz Kindler in the sacred precincts of the Harper School, surrounded by the sons of America's first families? And I'll stay hidden till the day when we strike again.
Oh, I see.
You see this
There will
now?
be another war?
Of course.
Goes the train.
War is an abomination, saith the Lord. It is to tell you this that I am here. He set me free that I
Set
might
you
come
free?
here and tell.
Who set
tell
you
these
free?
things to you. The all highest.
You don't mean?
I mean God. Franz, I'm a new man since I found you.
You, Conrad, religious.
Franz, all doors were open to me. All doors. It was one of God's miracles.
Interesting.
Miracle.
There's a lot going on here, Uncle. You
I
catching all
know. I'm
this?
trying to understand what he's
Keeping
saying.
up with all this?
Miracles. What's this?
And Orson Welles is Franz. by
Yeah,
the
all
way.
the French should be in this.
Lead them to me. Have you been followed? Were you followed here?
Yes.
Who followed you?
The evil one. He looked like any other man. He was dressed like any other man. He even smoked a pipe. I recognized him through his disguise. And I killed him.
striking from on high down.
That was the gym. We saw that.
That will be done.
You killed him, the man with the pipe? The man who followed you? No one else followed you?
What about those kids?
You must be brought to salvation, Franz. Confess your sins as I have. Proclaim your guilt. Only thus you can attain salvation.
You really think so, Conrad?
It will take strength. Such strength as can come only from God. Kneel by me, Franz. And together we will pray to him to give you strength. I have sinned against heaven and before thee. I am not worthy to be called thy son. Say these words after me. I despair of my sins.
This guy's trying to repent.
I
Uncle. You
despair of
catching
my
that?
sins.
Yeah, yep.
O God of all goodness, how could I ever have offended thee?
Of all goodness.
Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, Uncle.
The murderer.
Ooh. Boy, Orson Welles is a cold...
Fool them.
He's a cold-blooded killer in this. You catching that?
Yeah, that's him.
And
exactly.
You realize both of them are ex-Nazis. You realize that, Uncle?
Yeah, I heard that, and I know, and so he's a killer of the two. So he killed him.
Yeah, well, the guy that he just killed was trying to repent of what he did during the war and being a Nazi, and he feels bad. But Orson Welles is very much the opposite. And he's talking about there's going to be another war where the Nazis rise again, and he's trying to prepare himself for that.
Oh.
And he's getting in with the Anglo-American establishment, so to speak. He's at some elite school in New England, and he's trying to run cover for the fact that he
What
doesn't
I
want...
didn't understand is why did he start killing the guy when he was a Nazi?
He's still clearly Orson Welles' friend, so to speak, is still a Nazi, and he's trying to. He's a neo-Nazi of sorts, right? So, and the other guy wasn't. He wanted to leave that behind and start a new life, but there's nothing doing.
Oh, here comes the kids. Now he's running. That's the guy. Yeah, the kids. That's right, fellas. The kids are running. About 6 or
Dearly
7.
beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony.
They're getting married.
Yeah, they're getting married.
Now, who is this guy? He was dead.
Oh, yeah. He thought he killed him, but apparently no.
What the heck is going on?
The guy who thought he killed him is now dead. So he... What about
this
that?
This is getting confusing now.
It's too much. This is violent.
And forsaking all others.
See, like he's marrying this woman.
Yeah,
and that's part of his cover too. He's like he wants to get in there. Like, ooh, look, I'm marrying the daughter of some American socialite. Or
right. That's what this is.
Wilt thou love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health? And forsaking all others, keep thee only unto him, so long as ye both shall live.
I will.
Oh, that was okay. The church and the postcard.
That was in the church.
The wedding.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Wedding?
Yep. Judge Longstreet's daughter. He's Supreme Court Justice, you know.
Oh, yeah, the Supreme Court Justice. That's right.
Bottle of aspirin, please. Right back there, third shelf down at the top. You'll see the big ones on the left, the economy size. You have to get it yourself, mister. Right back there. All your needs are on our shelves. Just look around and help yourselves.
So it's the daughter of a Supreme Court Justice.
That's it.
So he's a real big shot.
Just a few days only. Some coffee, too, please. Or should I get it myself?
Cafeteria style around here, mister.
That's right. Self-service.
The usual thing.
Yes, that's $3 even, Mr. Todd.
$3 even, Mrs. Todd.
No limit on the cream.
But all the people around here take it black.
Man way, Uncle. On the
I
coffee.
told you, man's ways.
That's how they like it there in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Who is Miss Longstreet marrying?
One of the teachers down at school.
Is everybody still there in the chat room? I was checking the connection to make sure we're still going through. I see that our connection is up, but just let me know if you are still there. It just makes me a little nervous.
What happened?
I think we're good. I'm just double checking, Uncle.
What are you blanking it for? Why's it blank to you?
Here. I'm just. I think we're okay. But please say something in the chat just so I know if it is or is not. I'm here. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate that.
We usually make it for 15, 20. We often play as high as 25 cents the game.
Well, that's kind of stiff for me, but I'll take a flyer. Make $1 million, lose $1 million.
That's the way it goes.
Oh, ASMR going on in this movie, Uncle. The sound of the pouring.
Among?
The coffee pour.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you
Put
must
that one on loop.
know just about everybody in town here.
Not just about. Know everybody. You're on business?
You're on business?
Yeah. School business?
School business.
No.
This guy's doing some intel work, I think.
Selling something?
Selling something.
No. Buying? Oh, antique dealer. They all come to Harper. Judge Longstreet's got the best collection in these parts. Won't do you no good, though.
No, I don't suppose he'd sell. Happen to know there are any other out-of-town buyers here?
Let me... Come to think of it, there's a fella come in this morning.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dick Tracy was
sing
definitely
much with you?
inspired by old film noir.
Dick
absolutely.
Tracy was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They used that style in that film, to be sure.
He might have been one of them. No, he was more of the missionary type. Wasn't in here but a minute, just looked in the phone book. Tiny little fella he was, thinnish, unfortunate looking.
Unfortunate looking.
That's too bad.
That's too bad. Jump.
They're playing checkers?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Game you got to keep your mind on. 25 cents, please.
Cerebral. You got that little visor and everything. The old cash register visor. Back at the wedding.
Anybody seen my brand new husband?
Don't tell me he's deserted you already.
Yes, looks as if, the brute. Listen, Red, have you seen Charles? You go find him for me. Go on.
Okay, so this woman, the bride, is the daughter of a Supreme Court justice.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
It's a fancy little town we're in here, Uncle. Uh-oh. He's burying somebody?
Oh, is this the guy doing the digging?
I think he's digging.
The guy that just got married?
Yeah, I believe so.
Looks like it is.
He's burying the guy he killed, right? The other German guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the woman is specious. Yeah, I know. She's got a ways to go.
Too, so it has to be
Yeah,
him.
I'm getting worried.
Let's see if she figures things out here.
Well, there he is.
You've changed.
Don't you think you'd better? After all, aren't we supposed to be going on a honeymoon or something?
Give me 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. That was him.
Yeah, I think so.
That was the guy.
It's him. He's up to no good, Uncle.
Yep.
Oh, okay. This is the guy at the cash register, right? This is his little intel sheet he keeps. Or no, it's this guy. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's the other guy that was in the talking room.
Everybody's suspicious of each other in these films.
Yeah,
Everybody's
that's
like,
what
what's
it
this guy
is.
up to? What are they doing? What's going on here?
This is what makes it interesting.
Okay. Cool wallpaper.
Suspicious man walking the yard now. Yeah, he came from the back way.
Looks like we're back at
Now
the
he's
church.
going into his door.
Is this the church?
And now I'm understanding the film. Is that the church?
I think so, yeah. Are those pews?
Hello there. Hello.
This guy's an
There on
investigator.
the clock?
I've seen this art.
No, I was just cleaning around it.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. From what I can see out front, beautiful.
Yes.
My name's Wilson.
Oh, I'm Longstreet, Noah Longstreet.
I'm glad to know you.
Mr. Wilson?
I couldn't judge any too well out front, but I'd say it was late 16th century, probably by Hobrecht of Strasbourg. The clock.
Well, I wouldn't know. My brother-in-law's going to work on it.
Is he up there now?
No. He's on his honeymoon. He plans to work on it when he gets back.
Oh. Is he an expert?
Well, yes, but it's really more of a hobby with him.
Really? Well, it is with me, too.
Oh.
Honeymoon?
Yes. He and my sister. He has to be back on Friday because of the examinations.
Oh.
He's one of the teachers at the school.
Oh, he's writing this down in a notepad.
His name is Rankin.
Hmm.
Oh.
See, that's how he got in.
There's always like a detective
Nice to
or
be able to show it to
investigator in
someone
these
who
films
knows.
too.
I know. They have to have some kind of inspector.
Yeah.
It's always that way.
Always it is.
The
Wouldn't do without an
workmanship,
inspector in
although,
the show.
Sometimes heavy in design, almost invariably shows the.
Oh, now he's talking about antiques. So ostensibly, he's an antique dealer, right? I think that's his cover from the looks of things.
My daughter, Mary.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Wilson? I'm
My
glad to see
son-in-law,
you.
Charles Rankin.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I hope you don't mind my intruding on your homecoming.
Good evening, Mary.
Jeff, how are you?
Fine. You're looking good.
Welcome home, Miss Mary, dear.
Sarah. Oh, Sarah, you sweet thing.
If you don't sit down, it'll get cold.
Come on, Jen.
I'm so glad.
Judge?
Well, sister, how were the mountains?
They were perfectly marvelous. Mr. Wilson, will you come sit over here on my right? Jeff, your usual place, and darling, you're right there. You ought to see Charles on skis. He's absolutely wonderful.
No.
Yes, darling, you are, and I'm pretty good too, aren't I?
Very.
Well, for a beginner.
Do you remember to keep your knees together and your apparatus in?
Yes, Freshy, I did.
Mr. Wilson here is compiling a catalogue of Paul Revere silver.
How nice.
Mr. Wilson is also an authority on clocks.
Oh, really? That's Charles' hobby, too.
Yes, so your brother tells me. I understand you're going to fix the one in the church tower.
Well, I may try.
Well, that's quite an undertaking.
Well, show the kind of a wife I am, I hope he fails. I like Harper just the way it is, even to the clock that doesn't run.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking, Sam.
He likes it that way, too.
It's crazy. Things are so conservative, and people were like reserved back in the day. But then you watch stuff like this, it's like, no, they just cloaked everything in like metaphor at best.
Yeah.
They barely even do that.
The day of the wedding.
Yes, that's right. Wednesday I left Bangor.
You were hurt, Mr. Wilson?
Oh, nothing serious.
Well, serious enough to raise a bump on his head the size of a billiard ball.
The usual door.
Good thing you're back, sister. That dog of yours has been inconsolable.
Well, all right, Red. Wait a minute. Here you are. This is for missing me. How's that? Yeah, it's a good boy.
And the
How
dog
was your
has
meeting,
concerns, Uncle.
Huh?
Irritating.
The dog is setting off
Foreign Policy
alarms.
Association.
I read that fellow's report.
Standish, yes.
I think he's full of prunes.
Well, that's the way we used to talk in the 1930s, Noah.
Standish.
The London Times man of Berlin.
Breaking out that 30s slang, Uncle.
Yeah.
Men drilling by night, underground meeting places, pagan rituals.
Do you believe him, Paul?
Well, anything's possible.
I'm sorry, sir, but I think it's ridiculous. Well, there may be some fanatics, but no German in his right mind can still have a taste for war.
Oh, yeah? You're looking at one tonight.
Do you know Germany, Mr. Rankin?
I'm sorry, I have a way of making enemies when I'm on that subject. I get pretty unpopular.
Well, we shall consider it the objective opinion of an objective historian.
Historian? A psychiatrist could explain it better. The German sees himself as the innocent victim of world envy and hatred conspired against, set upon by inferior peoples, inferior nations. He cannot admit to error, much less to wrongdoing. Not the German. We chose to ignore Ethiopia and Spain, but we learned from our casualty list the price of looking the other way. Men of truth everywhere have come to know for whom the bell tolled, but not the German. He still follows his warrior gods, marching to Wagnerian strains, his eyes still fixed upon the fiery sword of Siegfried. And in those subterranean meeting places that you don't believe in, the German's dream world comes alive, and he takes his place in shining armor beneath the banners of the Teutonic Knights. Mankind is waiting for the Messiah, but for the German, the Messiah is not the Prince of Peace.
What is he?
He's another Barbarossa, another Hitler.
Well, then you have no faith in the reforms that are being effected in Germany.
I don't know, Mr. Wilson. I can't believe that people can be reformed except from within. The basic principles of equality and freedom never have, never will take root in Germany. The will to freedom has been voiced in every other tongue. All men are created equal, liberté, égalité, fraternité, but in German...
There's Marx. Proletarians unite, you have nothing to lose but your chains.
But Marx wasn't a German, Marx was a Jew.
But my dear Charles, if we concede your argument, there is
You hear
no
that one,
solution.
Uncle? He's
Yeah,
giving himself away.
And you know, a Jew is.
What
huh?
is it then?
I understand what he's saying.
Annihilation.
Polish.
For the last babe in arms.
Charles, I can't imagine your
Never discuss politics at the dinner table.
Yeah.
This is a prime example of
Historians
that.
remind you that the world hasn't had much trouble from Carthage in the past 2,000 years.
Well, there speaks our pedagogue.
Speaking of teachers, Mr. Wilson,
Yes, yeah.
the faculty is coming for tea next Tuesday. If you have nothing better to do...
Orson Welles is a fascinating character, Uncle. He's
This-
a smart guy that knows a lot about history, and he has an interesting life story too. He's a fascinating guy, but yeah, you can tell he's injecting a lot of interesting stuff into this movie.
Yeah.
Hobby, too.
Yes. Isn't it?
Well, Red, how do you like your new house?
He loves it. Come here, Red. I think I'll take you for a walk. Come here, boy.
Oh, darling, you don't have to take him out. Just let him out. He won't run off.
All right. I need the walk. I'm restless. Come on, boy.
That's good. How are you coming along?
I'll be in Washington tomorrow afternoon. You were right about Rankin.
See, they're talking now.
He's above suspicion.
Suspicion.
He's on to him. So he's a Fed, as we probably had guessed already. That guy's some sort of federal FBI guy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what's gonna happen to the dog here? This could be a bit scary.
Dog?
Because the
What's
dog seemed to be like alarming his wife to him, and he doesn't. I doubt he likes it. So what's he gonna do? This could be.
Do the dog.
Well, we don't know. Let's see.
What is that there?
It was hard to tell. This is so
Yeah,
dark.
Red.
Let's see how evil he truly is.
Red. Come here.
Right. Where's what?
There's the dog. Uh-oh.
Who's that? Oh, there's another
That's him.
guy.
That's Franz. Oh boy.
What's he doing?
It's animal abuse, Uncle.
Huh?
He kicked it. Secret Service? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's
That
him.
guy's some federal.
Service.
Give me long distance. I want Washington, D.C.
Yep, that's what it is. He's a government guy.
Well, now we get the smoking. That also has to happen at some point in one of these movies. Smoke after you kill a dog, Uncle.
What happened to the...
I think he murdered it.
Who but a Nazi would deny that Karl Marx was a German because he was a Jew?
See? The Jews come.
I
See?
think I'll stick around for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he gave himself away, Uncle.
What he did, just did. There, he just did.
Yeah, he couldn't help himself. I can't watch Sally. Yeah, it's he's a bad man. He's a bad guy. They're just making sure they establish that, and killing his old friend, then killing a dog. This doesn't look too good either. I'm not sure what's about to happen, but it puts you on edge, doesn't it?
That's his wife.
Yes, it is.
Oh, what's gonna kill her?
What is it, dear?
Oh, God.
I was about to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was dreaming about that little man.
Little man.
What little man?
Oh, you know, dear, I told you about him. He came here the day we were married. Light me a cigarette.
Yeah. Remember that little man? He went.
You're right, Sally. It should be under normal circumstances. We'll see what happens in its stead, right?
Yeah,
it should be
yeah.
interesting, actually. When you think about it that way, it is quite interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting here.
You know, the little man was walking all by himself across a deserted city square. Wherever he moved, he threw a shadow. But when he moved away, Charles, the shadow stayed there behind him and spread out just like a carpet. Wish you could think who he might have been.
You're overtired.
Yes, perhaps.
Orson Welles was a theater actor before film, too, so he's got an interesting sort of oratory delivery, too, and his voice is famous. So he's got an interesting style.
Oh, there's a dog's back.
Oh, that sounded like Red, Charles.
That's the dog's back.
What in the world's the matter with him?
I put him in the cellar.
Oh, darling, no wonder he's howling. He's never been locked up in his entire life.
Red is to live with us. He must be trained. At night, he will sleep in the cellar.
Okay, so he didn't kill the dog. He just tried to lock it in the cellar. That's not so bad.
Charles, I don't believe in dogs being treated like prisoners. Red's my dog.
Please, Mary. I know what's best.
He didn't kill the dog.
No. Just locked it in the cellar. No big deal.
About to say that.
NBD.
She should start wondering about her wife in this thing. Right about now at this time.
Yeah. Wondering.
Mm-hmm.
This movie's doing a good job of establishing tension, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh.
Tackle shot.
Fishing any good in these parts?
Pretty fair. You like to come along?
I'm afraid I've got the wrong clothes on, but the fish probably won't mind. Thank you.
Fish won't mind.
There they go, out on the lake.
Buddy.
I'm just not lucky today, that's all. Would you like a candy bar?
Well, I don't mind if I do, thank you. Oh. All your folks like fishing?
Oh, my dad's great. He always brings in something.
Well, what about Charles?
Charles? Oh! I have to call him Mr. Rankin at school. I get a little mixed up sometimes. He spends most of his time on the clock, you know.
Why don't you like him, Noah?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't like your brother-in-law.
Mm.
It's none of my business, but I wish you'd tell me why.
Well, I like him well enough.
Hmm.
I don't know any reason why I shouldn't.
Don't tell me I'm butting in because I know I am, but I can't help myself. It's my business.
To help himself.
I hate bringing you into this, Noah, but you're the only one I can turn to. I need your help very badly.
Well, what is it?
Your sister may be in great trouble. I know that you're man enough for what I'm going to ask you to do for her. The truth is, I'm not really an antique dealer. I'm sort of a detective.
Detective? Uh-oh.
Well, what do you want me to do, Mr. Wilson?
It would help me a lot if I knew every move Charles Rankin made on the day of his wedding, right up to the ceremony.
Well, I should be able to. Unless Charles realizes what I'm doing.
I'll keep him busy.
Oh, he she's a protective. I'm starting to see what they're going to try to do.
Mary wouldn't fall in love with that kind of a man.
Right.
I hope I am wrong, Noah, but that's the way it is. People can't help who they fall in love with.
Yeah. See? That was it. Mm-hmm.
I want to know what this guy's full story is.
Mr. Wilson.
Oh, now back with him again.
85 cents. Here you and Professor Ankton aim to fix the clock.
We'll try.
The hat's back.
The hat's back.
Oh, that's important.
Oh, the hat.
Tell time
A
right
little
now?
visor thing he puts on. When he starts playing checkers.
And will the angel circle around the belfry? Is that a man or woman angel, Mr. Wilson?
I don't know.
Well, reckon don't make much of a difference amongst angels.
You won again.
Well.
Give up?
No. We'll play it out. That's my privilege, 25 cents.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did Mr. Rankin pick up his supper this evening?
No. He trying to get through up there about now.
Yes, I know.
Gets dark early these days.
Oh yeah, then the mirror behind him. There's all sorts of weird.
Yeah, the
visual
mirror's
things.
behind him. He's looking at it.
And now he's looking back at it.
And
Calling
so he
attention
looked
to
back,
it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Our little man never did pick up his suitcase, did he?
Nope.
Strange.
Ain't it, though?
Huh?
Little man.
I've been tempted once or twice to look and see what's inside it. Ain't even locked.
Well, it seems to me that under the circumstances that you have a perfect right.
You do? Well, I wouldn't want to do it without a witness.
Well, that's me.
It is? That's all I wanted to know. Trying to look in that thing to see if it fit here. Wonder what's in it.
Soy linen, sweater, soap, and a razor wrapped in a towel with SS Cristobal written across it. Pair of old shoes.
Yeah.
Pair of shoes.
Yep.
Nothing but religious pamphlets.
Yep, that's all.
Evening, Mr. Potter.
Oh.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wilson.
Potter? Mr. Wilson, hi.
You, Mr. Rankin.
Mr. Potter and I have been poking our noses into somebody else's business. That suitcase. Some chap left it here and he never did call back.
That's been more than 2 weeks ago.
Did he say what he was doing in Hartford?
No, looked in the phone book, didn't telephone. Kind of funny looking he was. A scrawny little feller with big, starry blue eyes. And a queer walk. Like any second, he might break into a run.
He knows. He knows.
Did he have a foreign accent?
His wife knows.
yes,
His
he
husband
did.
knows.
But not so much of an accent as a foreign way of talking.
Do you happen to know who he could be, Mrs. Rankin?
Why, no. I was just trying to complete your mystery for you. Don't all foreign strangers have to have foreign accents?
Mary, have you seen Red?
Why, no. Not since I took him home to you a couple of days ago.
We've been spending all his time out
It's
in the woods
become
because he
a.
didn't come
It's
home
going
for
to become a cat and mouse game between the German guy and the federal investigator.
Yeah, they're playing it.
That's what's
Playing. They're playing them.
It's
playing
begun.
somebody.
Somebody's being played. Somebody's playing.
Yeah.
A whole lot of games.
That's what it is. It's somebody's playing them.
We see. Yeah. Now the wife, I think, is starting to get the full.
Who?
The wife is starting to understand too because he's being more controlling. So should be on to things.
And your sister did see him.
Did Mary say so?
She started to.
Now, your sister is a fine woman, Noah, but she must find out the kind of man she's married to.
Yeah, I think so.
You don't know, Mary. She wouldn't listen to anything against him, much less believe.
Noah, we must arrange it so that she finds out for herself.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right. Find out for yourself.
Gotta do it.
That's it. That's it. What he just said.
What he
Except that
said
didn't
is
want her
right.
to admit having seen someone she did see.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You see?
I'd
I
give
see.
something to know what explanation he's making right now.
Yeah.
I was a student in Geneva.
See, right there.
There was a girl. The night before I was to leave, we went out on the lake together. She told me unless I promised to marry her, she'd never return to shore.
See?
Oh,
Now
I
it's
thought
coming
she was
together.
joking. Naturally, but she wasn't. Before I could stop her, she stood up in the boat. Well, I dived in after her, but it was too late. She was gone. Only one person knew we were on the lake together. Her brother. He knew I hadn't murdered her, but he told me he'd be willing to call it an accident for compensation. I gave him all I had and left Switzerland. As the years went by, I allowed myself to believe that the dead past really was dead. And then, on our wedding day, Mary, he appeared again. Her brother, the little man.
The little man. Little man.
I gave him all the money I had in the world. And he went away again.
Darling, you should have told me. And not carried this awful thing around by yourself.
You're a very wonderful person, Mary. I love you very much.
All right. So he's making up stories here, clearly.
That's a making up story show. Yeah.
Why didn't he go back for his things?
Well, I suppose once he had money, he could afford better. Darling, I'm terribly nervous. I think I'll work up in the clock alone tonight by myself. It will calm me.
It will calm him.
You understand, don't you?
Of course I understand.
Not in the head.
Shall I walk you home?
No, dear, there's no need for that.
Gosh, it's dark in there, Uncle.
Yeah, man, you can't see nothing.
That's all right.
There's
In
a
Harper,
head.
there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, I would soon say to that, lady. Remember that. Remember that name.
This is golden era of Hollywood, Uncle. That's what this is.
Golden
era of Hollywood, yeah. This would fall in that category.
He heard my whistle, I'll bet. He couldn't bark or anything. He just crawled this far and died.
Oh, the dog is dead.
Why do you think he died?
Well, let's go and find out.
He did die. And I told you.
Oh, boy.
You know, it was in this cellar.
That's young Longstreet's dog, Red. Looks like he's dead to me.
Yeah.
They're taking him up to Dr. Lawrence's office. Would you know anything about it? What in the world's the matter with him? Checkers?
No, thank you.
That Coke's a nickel. Thank you, Mr. Rankin.
Oh, Doctor, how long could the dog have lived with that amount of poison in him?
Oh, not more than a minute or so, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, the dog was poisoned, yes, of course. Of course.
Fred must have been poisoned within a few hundred yards of where you found him, Noah. And the latter part of the distance, he must have been moving slower and slower.
Now it's starting to make
Thank
sense.
you very much, Doctor.
Thanks, Jeff.
Mr. Peabody, would you please get that magazine rack in and hurry up about it?
Oh, hurry up about it.
Hurry up about it. Move Come along in.
man.
They're moving.
Afternoon, Mr. Wilson.
Come on,
Afternoon,
Mr.
Noah.
Wilson.
Bring him right in there. Will you please? Bring right in.
What does the law say about this kind of murder? Is it the same as killing a man? It ought to be. It's just as bad.
Forepaws muddy. No mud on hind. Dry leaves mixed with the mud. Red must have been digging somewhere in the woods.
Have you any idea what for, Mr. Wilson?
The body, I think. Meinecke's.
The little man.
A little man.
Then
The little man, the other German guy that was
Yeah,
murdered. Yeah, so
that's
it's just, they can't stop talking about him because they're trying to find him too.
Yeah.
He's the key to this mystery. The little man.
So they figured out that the little man was killed in there.
They're working on it. Yeah.
They're working on that.
They suspect that.
What search? For the body. State police deputized half the town. Just reach up there, fourth shelf.
One misses the news up in the clock tower. What body are they searching for?
I bet this fella left his bags here. Scrawny little duck. Unhappy looking. I knew he'd come to a bad end. That ought to be 15 cents, mister. But I'll just put it on your account.
Oh, Sarah told me you're up here. Oh, why are you packing? Are we going somewhere?
We aren't, dearest. I am.
What are you talking about?
As a rule, men leave their wives because they don't love them, but I must leave you because I do. Oh, you won't object once you know the kind of man you marry.
Oh, now it's coming down to it. See?
Now, how's he going to spin this, though, is the question.
But you are the man I married, and that's all that matters.
That's right.
Darling, I meant it when I said for better,
Sally
for
Doll
worse.
is seeing a lot, apparently. She's
Even
seeing.
Killing Red.
He's admitting to that.
You couldn't.
Killing Red. He meant it.
It was an accident.
No, I meant to kill him. Murder can be a chain, Mary, one link leading to another until it circles your neck. Red was digging at the grave of the man I killed.
Oh, he's just...
For a little man.
He's going for it, Uncle. He's just full on.
You killed him?
With these hands. The same hands that have held you close to me. Now are you satisfied to let me go?
Why? Why did you do it?
I'd have given him all I had, but his dreams were far grander. He knew that your father was well-to-do. He knew that Justice Longstreet would be glad to protect his daughter from any scandal by paying a few $1,000s. Oh, Mary, I should have gone away and lost myself in a world where he could never find me, but I loved you, and I was weak.
Darling, if one of us goes, we'll both go. You would have shared half my trouble if I'd had any. Charles, what is there to connect you with that man?
It's a good question.
Nothing, actually. You're the only one that knows I knew him.
Well, then you need have no fear. If I'm the only one who can speak.
But Mary, in failing to speak, you become part of the crime.
But I'm already a part of it. Because I'm a part of you.
Yet you shuddered at the first touch of my hands as though it was the touch of death.
It's nerves. Oh, hold me close, Charles. Hold me close.
Mr. Peabody, you go back to town with the sheriff and open up the coroner's office.
Yes,
You
sir.
darn well it was the same feller.
They're in the
Of course,
woods again?
he's changed some. Being buried in the earth does it. Evening, Mr. Wilson.
Evening, Mr. Potter.
Evening, Noah.
Evening, Mr. Potter.
Mess, ain't it?
What do we do about Mary? We can't leave her alone with him now that we know.
Well, she realizes now that whatever story he told her about Meineke was false.
Yeah, that's right.
Noah, I think your sister should be ready to hear the truth.
Yeah, I think you're
Is
ready.
she?
I think she's already had it.
Maybe not. We'll see.
Will they make me look at the body?
I shouldn't think so.
Because I couldn't do it. I mean, I don't think I could. See, I've never seen a dead person.
How many are you having to tea, Mary?
28 altogether, I think, dear.
You didn't eat nothing at dinner.
Isn't that
You'll be
rather a
fainting
lot?
again, Miss Mary.
28 for just you and Sarah?
No.
Oh, we'll manage all right.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what's going to happen to the wife here. I don't know
You know, I'm terrified of seeing anybody or being seen.
what her story arc is going to be here.
Just get tight hold of yourself. If you're determined to go through with this thing, you must know beforehand exactly what you're going to do and say at all times. Perfect naturalness at all times.
Hypnotism. That's what it is.
Is he hypnotizing her?
Yes,
Is that what's going on?
that's
here?
what's going on.
Oh, I see. His eyes? Is that what's going on there?
Trying to get it to be
I didn't catch
hypnotized.
that one.
Yeah, that's what it started to look. After I heard him talk so slow, that's what got to me. He said, wait a minute.
I see.
It could be hypnotism.
Hypnotism. Got it.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. Just a minute and I'll see. He wants me to come over.
Did he ask me to?
He said he wanted to see me alone.
Oh,
There's
now
nothing unusual about a father wanting to see his daughter.
now she's got a. This is a test of her allegiance to him, I guess. See if she
Yeah.
lies for him, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, Adam, I'll be right over.
That's exactly it.
Do you think that's rather strange?
Strange? No, strange about it. Tell you what I'll do. I'll go over to the church and work on the clock while you're with your father. And you can by and pick me up later.
I'm so afraid. He was so pointed as wanted to see me alone, and his voice sounded so different.
And you know what you're going to say, don't you?
This is what he's going to tell her.
It's dark again. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
This is what
Right
she's
on
going to
cue.
tell her.
Is something wrong?
Mr. Wilson is here on a very serious matter.
Yeah.
We must try to help him every way possible.
See, I told you.
He wants to ask a few questions of you.
Okay.
What do you want to know, Mr. Wilson?
You know about the body that was discovered yesterday, Mr. Rankin.
Yes.
Did you ever meet the deceased?
No, I never met him.
Have you seen the body?
No.
Well, then, how can you be sure you never met him?
Of course, I can't be certain. Mr. Wilson, do you suspect me of something? If so, what?
I don't know if she's made for this, Uncle.
Hmm.
I don't know if she's up to doing the lying thing. It seems like she's very good at it.
Recognize this man?
There he is. Okay. Thank you.
That is Conrad Meineke, commander in charge of one of the more efficient concentration camps.
Oh, there you go.
You know him,
It's
don't you?
your answer.
You have met him here in Harper.
No, I've never seen that man, Mr. Wilson.
See, now she's telling a lie. She's, yeah.
Judge, would you mind putting out the lights? I've been showing your father some films, and I'd like you to see them, too. I'm on the Allied Commission for the Punishment of War Criminals.
Oh, well, criminals.
It's my job
There you
to
go.
bring escaped Nazis to justice.
There you go.
It's that job that brought me to Harper.
Well, surely you don't think that...
Yes.
Mr. Wilson, I've never so much as even seen a Nazi.
Blinded
well,
by
you
love.
might without you realizing it. They look like other people and act like other people when it's to their benefit.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, boy, now we're getting down to
gas
this.
chamber, Mrs. Rankin.
Gas chamber.
The candidates were first given hot showers so that their pores would be open and the gas would act that much more quickly.
Into.
And this is a lime pit. in which hundreds of men, women, and children were buried alive.
Why do you want me to look at these horrors?
All this you're seeing, it's all the product of one mind. The mind of a man named Franz Kindler.
It's Kindler.
Franz Kindler?
Yes, he was the most brilliant of the younger minds from the Nazi Party.
That's the husband.
That's
It
the
was Kindler
husband
who
of
conceived the theory of genocide, mass depopulation of conquered countries.
There you go.
That regardless of who won the war, Germany would emerge the strongest nation in Western Europe, biologically speaking. Unlike Goebbels, Himmler, and the rest of them, Kindler had a passion for anonymity. The newspapers carried no picture of him.
No.
Oh, no. And just before he disappeared, he destroyed every evidence that might link him with his past, down to the last fingerprint. There's no clue to the identity of Franz Kindler, except one little thing. He has a hobby that almost amounts to a mania. Clocks.
Click, clock. And that's what
why
he's
he's up in
worth.
the tower all the time.
And
You
that-
yourself.
Well, I'm not quite finished, Mrs. Rankin. In prison, in Czechoslovakia, a war criminal was awaiting execution. This was Konrad Meineke, one-time executive officer for Franz Kindler. He was an obscenity on the face of the earth. The stench of burning flesh was in his clothes. But we gave him his freedom on the chance that he might lead me to Kindler. He led me here, Mrs. Rankin. And here I lost him. Until yesterday.
Until yesterday.
Your dog Red found him for me. But unfortunately, Meineke was dead and buried. Now, in all the world, there's only one person who can identify Franz Kindler. That person is the one who knows definitely who Meineke came to harbor to see.
Bingo. Who did he come to
No,
come?
he's not a Nazi. My Charles is not a Nazi.
Yes, he is. Oh, now we're getting
You were
to...
at Rankin's house during the afternoon of the day you were
Where?
married.
Where?
Rankin's house.
Oh, yes, yes.
Did anyone come while you were there?
Not that I remember.
Now, try hard to remember. It's not so long ago. Only 2 weeks. You were hanging curtains.
No one came.
Were you alone all the time?
No.
Who else was there?
Little man. Little
He
man.
came right after his last class, and we were together for more than an hour. You have nothing to link my husband with this man, Kindler, except a wild suspicion. It's a ridiculous suspicion. You're trying to use me to implicate him, and you can't. You can't involve me in a lie, and that's all it is a lie. It's a lie, you know. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Mary, Mary. Wait a minute, Mary.
Oh, it's dark and dark again. What's going on?
Always dark. There's a little bit of light out there.
Mary. Wait a minute, sister.
Wait a minute, sister.
That's better. You know that your welfare and Noah's means more to me than anything, don't you?
Yes. Yes.
You've got to face this thing with complete honesty, sister. Your entire happiness may well depend on your telling me the absolute truth.
You better do it.
If Mr. Wilson is right, and you have innocently married a criminal, well, then there is no marriage. There's no call upon your loyalty as a wife.
He's good. He's good. He wouldn't hurt anybody except to protect somebody he loved. He's good.
Well, then the truth can't hurt him.
If that's the case.
Charles was not with you that afternoon, sister. I remember you saying so when you came home.
You're against him too, Adam. Yes, you are. You've never liked him. That's why you don't believe me now. Leave us alone, Adam. He's not a Nazi. He's not one of those people. He's not. Leave us alone.
Yes, she is.
She has the facts now. But she won't accept them.
Mm-hmm.
They're too horrible for her to acknowledge.
That's it.
Not so much that Rankin could be Kindler, but that she could ever have given her love to such a creature. But we have one ally, her subconscious.
That's
It
it.
knows
Psychological.
what the truth is and is struggling to be heard.
That's it.
The will to truth within your daughter is much too strong to be denied.
Yeah, so we just have to what?
Look here,
do,
Wilson.
right?
If he's not Charles Rankin, we should be able to expose him without too much difficulty.
I'm not interested in proving that he isn't Charles Rankin. I'm only interested in proving that he's Franz Kindler.
How do you propose to do that?
Through your daughter.
Through
Unless I'm mistaken, she's headed for a breakdown. That's the usual result of a person being inwardly divided. Rankin will recognize this, and that's what I'm banking on.
What do you mean?
Well, he can't afford to trust a person approaching hysteria. He won't. He'll have to act.
Yeah.
He may try to escape before she collapses, which
I
would only
see.
be an admission of guilt.
I see what he's doing.
Or,
Go on.
he may kill her.
Kill her.
You're shocked at my cold-bloodedness. Well, that's quite natural. You're a father. And it's because you are a father, Judge Longstreet, that I'm talking to you like this. Naturally, we'll try to prevent murder being done. However, the proof that murder is his aim would be the strongest evidence that your daughter could have.
Boy.
The father seems to be taking this pretty well.
Yeah, well, not
he'd have
breakdown. It's not like a breakdown.
I think he'd have a little more of a reaction to
Yeah,
that.
yeah. More than that.
There's the clock. Love that clock. It's a fine one.
Listen, strike. For 100 years after more than...
It was a trap, Charles, just like you said. Mr. Wilson was there. He tried to tell me that you were a Nazi. And I was supposed to believe it. Imagine you being an escaped Nazi. Oh, he thinks he's very clever, that Wilson. His idea was to horrify me into telling him about the little man.
Who did he say he thought I was?
A Nazi. Franz Kindler.
Franz Kindler.
He made it all up just to trick me. But I didn't tell him anything, and I didn't tell Father anything. I outfaced both of them, Charles.
It's an interesting tone on
Don't be
that.
civil enough to prove you're not.
Bell. It's a bell.
That's it. We'll just find someone who was in your class at college, and he'll
tone to
identify
it.
you, and that's all there'll be to it.
What you say is true. He can't touch me. I'm quite safe if you say nothing.
Oh, I won't, Charles. I promise I won't. They can torture me, and I won't tell them anything.
Look,
The townsfolk are gathering. Is that what we're up to?
Yeah,
now?
it stopped.
What's going on here?
We can't tell. You can't see the picture.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
You must act natural. Smile at them, you understand?
Yes.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. We'll face them, darling.
Everything's
And when
fine.
she struck that angel starred margin, it...
Act normal, Uncle. That's what he said. Act normal. It's a classic.
Hands off to you.
Congratulations, Mr. Rankin.
Won't
the rector be delighted?
What I want to know is, if she's going to chime all night long, how's the body going to get any sleep?
We'll face them, darling.
They don't like the bell
Them
tolling.
chickens of yours going to be on and off the roost every 15 minutes.
He fixed the clock. I mean, that's a good thing. He's
Yeah.
got a,
Sarah.
got a knack for that. That's one thing.
Sarah,
he's got
I told you
going
I
for
want
him.
these curtains drawn. I don't like the sunlight streaming in. It's bad for them.
Yeah, it's
Mary,
horrible
that's
for the
rubbish, you
movie
know
too.
it.
Too bright.
The other house, we never closed the
That
curtains.
has nothing to do with it. This is my house, and I want them drawn.
Well, suit yourself then.
Darkness.
It's going
Darkness.
to look mighty gloomy for the party.
Is it that time already?
Telephone.
Were you able to see when they opened the grave, Mr. Randall? Was
yes.
it too horrible?
Well, not the most pleasant sight.
Oh, there's Mary. Hello, Mary.
There's a clock
Fill
again.
out prescriptions. That's part of this business of hate. Sleeping pills, that's another. Mrs. Brand.
Dang, that thing's
$1.65.
loud.
Okay.
It's a loud
One
pound.
rag. No, thanks. Sleeping pills. Don't approve of them.
No.
Man does a day's work, man gets a night's sleep. Leastways he could until that clock started bonging every...
I believe Mrs.
Sure.